I don't get why they do that. They always get out in the front like a bunch of cocks. And then they get one-shotted by someone who's not a dumbass. And then you lose a fucking ranger and your shit is wrecked. And that ain't fun.
I will do what I can. Let us go.
I will do what I can.
We go on.
What you can do is make sure that the fucking ranger would stop being a fucking prick. Here he goes, fucking dickhead. Ooh, look at that.
Is it time?
What do you get? More health.
Do you need something?
Now we have unlocked Elven light bearers. Are they any good? No, not really. Well, they are kinda okay, but I usually don't use them. They're mostly support units, really. Like, they have this ability, protection. That ability can absorb
I will follow your counsel.
damage. And damage absorption is always a good thing, right? Yeah, it is pretty good. They also have other special abilities like scorching sunlight, which can burn a lot of fuckers in a large area, and other kind of fun abilities. The problem is, they are squishy bastards, and I'm not really fond of playing with them. Look at this fucking mess. They're even squishier than the rangers. That's just ridiculous.
Speak your mind.
Speaking of ridiculous, we got a case of the ghost. The case of the ghost booty, which we gotta fucking destroy. It may seem like the light bearers are actually worth a damn, but do not be fooled. They're not really worth a damn. Also keep in mind,
Attack! An easy path.
we actually got ourselves extra health from that place of power we picked up. So Elven light bearers are actually even more squishier than what they seem.
I will do what I can.
Damn, do they suck.
An easy path. An easy path.
The one ring marks the location of not the base, but the stronghold of Dol Guldur itself. Keep that in mind. Oh no, Ranger! Don't even think about dying on me. He died. Oh well, we saved our invisible units from certain doom for now. For now. We just have to make sure that they don't fucking get tracked now. And that they don't build any more fucking ghosts.
We go on. Quickly.
With Legolas in tow with his superhuman, super elf strength, you should be able to eradicate the enemy rather easily. Ah, the Black Vault. Upgrades for particularly annoying assholes. Most, what am I saying? In this case, the Haradrim warriors, yes. I'm stumbling over my own shit. Cut me some slack. Not that. I keep trying to select a unit, but it keeps doing an attack order instead. Jesus Christus, they have a lot of fucking workers. And now they all gonna die. They all gonna die. Blood everywhere. We destroyed the ghost house just now, which spawns ghosts and of course Haradrim warriors. Which is a good thing that we destroyed it, because ghosts suck. And having ghosts around would mean that our units would get attacked even though they are invisible, like it is happening right fucking now. Because of this fucking ghost, who is dead. Like he should be.
It shall be done.
Oh yeah, workers can actually attack enemies. However, it's usually not recommended to do that because workers are pathetically weak. It would take an army of workers to defeat one unit. And don't even think about defeating a hero with workers. You would have to set up the situation really fucking precise. to get that to happen. Look at all the fate points we got. We can summon a giant ant. Maybe we should do that.
Yes. Whither the road leads. Yes, it shall be done. We must move.
While these guys are doing what they're doing, we're gonna build what we build.
Are you in need?
Oh yes, I am in need indeed. The need for speed. I don't know.
A simple request.
I never found Need for Speed to be that interesting actually. I mean, it's alright. I've seen better. I mean,
Ready.
Demolition
I will
Racer
do
is
what
pretty
I can.
fucking rad.
I will do what
Nobody
I can.
talks about that shit. Except
I will
me.
do what I can. Let us go.
A building has
Plus, Need for Speed doesn't have all of that car smashing goodness like in Demolition Racer, so that's already a minus on my book if you ask me.
I am here. Yes.
Yes.
On my way.
We're making some ooze here.
Ready.
Alright, we
I
got
am
some
ready.
ooze here,
As you wish.
so let's send them over here. Get some more ooze built around the base. And notice that our mill has self-destructed. Why is that? Well, if you click on the mill, you will notice that it has completely run dry, and no more food can be collected from it. Meaning all of these fuckers have to go to the foundry now.
A building has been upgraded.
I hope to God they can actually collect something out of it. Now we have a huge waiting line for this shit. But you could say they're actually collecting it faster in some way or another. Oh, of course, the ranger is already here. He always gets here too damn fast. He's too fast for his own good. He goes too fast.
An easy path.
This is a pretty easy part of Dol Guldur actually. Now we storm the fucking castle. Look at this fucker. Oi!
This way.
Jesus.
Way. I see.
It's a good thing the ranger avoided that hit. He probably would have died there. And he only avoided it because the troll elder was
Must move.
would destroy like a little chump in just a matter of seconds.
We must
Why are they running around? Come on.
We are under attack.
Get inside.
attack.
More trolls. And they can definitely see our units.
Whither the road
These
leads.
trolls are specializing in a rock throwing capability. And they can throw that rock like it ain't no thing. It hurts.
Whither the
It
road
would be a good thing to try and not get hit by the rock, but I can imagine it can be quite difficult, especially in a place like this. Dol Guldur looks kinda lame here, I would say. Let's use some magical abilities. How about I flash you, you fucking fiend?
We must move.
How about I give him some special wind and fucking speed too, actually.
We go on.
Yeah, now we can attack the Skeletors
We are under attack.
and destroy them with ease, while the rock-throwing variety of troll fails miserably to do anything worth a damn.
Quickly.
Don't attack spiders because they continuously respawn in the stronghold of Dol Guldur.
Take aim.
It's a waste of time to fight them. Fight only the ones that are blocking your way.
Notched and ready. Let's fly. Ready. I will do what I can.
We're trying to get to the top of Dol Guldur and find the Nazgul that is currently sitting in here and fuck his day up. Cause he's a prick and he deserves to step on a bunch of Legos.
Quickly.
Barefooted.
Notched and ready. Take aim. Drive them off.
There's a bunch of guys sitting in one spot there. Jesus. He cloned himself. Hard.
Ready.
There he
Notched and
is.
ready.
That's actually Kamul, the Lieutenant of Sauron. I don't know who that is, so I don't give a shit. I just know it's one of the Nazgûls, and he doesn't seem to do anything, so he died. Well, he deserves that. He's a dumbass. I hope he steps on a Lego though. Hey, fuck off, spider. I'm setting this shit on fire.
The Nazgul has been defeated. Who is going to tell the Dark Lord that Dol Guldur is lost?
Holy macaroni, look at those spiders. What is Douglas doing there?
Legolas returned to his father's kingdom in the north of Mirkwood. Upon his return, Thranduil dispatched him to Rivendell with the news of Gollum's escape. There, at the Council of Elrond, Legolas would learn of Gollum's link to the One Ring, and of the doom that threatened Middle-earth. He would be called upon by Elrond to join the brave companions in the quest to destroy the ring.
Doom! Well, yeah, that takes care of the Elven portion of the campaign, particularly Mirkwood, and we have defeated the enemies. We've been awarded a Warlord Award because we are the Lords of War. Took about half an hour to get through though. A bit too long if you ask me. Should have went a bit smoother. But now we only have one mission available, which is the Bridge of Osgiliath, which you'll do momentarily.
The army of Mordor has slowly pushed its way west to the ancient abandoned city of Osgiliath. Near the western bank of the river Anduin, the men of Gondor and Rohan have gathered to prevent Sauron's forces from gaining a foothold. Boromir, heir to the Steward of Gondor, leads the attack.
Alright. I was hoping this wouldn't take nearly as long, but only see, I had to move the recording to a storage hard drive, and it took a lot longer than I expected.
Boromir, the enemy numbers are beyond count. A band of goblins hastens across the near bridge.
Thank you, Ranger. Your eyes are invaluable.
Warriors! Sauron's army is pushing its way across our lands! We must press them back across the far bridge! This day we will fight with all our strength and courage! If we die today, it will be as free men, not as slaves to Mordor!
Faramir, prepare to put that bow of yours to good use. I shall, my brother. For Gondor!
Quickly! The goblins are upon us!
Alright, we got some objectives. Boromir must survive, naturally, and we should probably destroy any barricades that he got in our way. We also gotta make sure that Sauron doesn't take over Osgiliath with his forces. Now, before you say anything, you fucking loudmouth, I would like you to know that no, this is not happening while the Fellowship of the Ring is doing what it does best. This is happening before the Fellowship of the Ring is a thing. I found this to be a bit confusing myself at first, but trust me, it's exactly that. They are not defending Osgiliath together while the Fellowship of the Ring is doing fellowship things.
Ready to work. At your service.
Besides, it really wouldn't make sense. Faramir and Boromir are here together. Why would they be here if the Fellowship of the Ring was already a thing? Come on, think about it, man. Let's see, oh shit, Rangers are completely unupgraded, so we cannot really put them around to just do things. Sucks. We'll just have to put them around here. This camp is a pretty good place because enemies can only attack from here. Other places are just blocked off by mountains, so that's good.
Ready. I am away.
Right, we got a base set up. We got a stronghold level 1 and we got ourselves a whole bunch of new units. Of which one particular type, the archer, is a type that cannot be built. Bleh. I say nay to that bullshit. Why do they keep giving me this crap?
State your business.
Rohan archers are slightly weaker variations of the Elven archers that cannot get any upgrades, so they suck. We also have access to the Riders of Rohan, which are the counterparts of the Warg Riders, and then we have Gondor Swordsmen,
Orders?
the bread and butter of the human forces in this game.
I am
When
on.
I say bread and butter, I really mean that, because they are the cheapest to make. They only use 50 food, I believe, if not a little less, and only food. So your rock imbalance can be balanced out by just building Gondorians
building has been
and lowering the excess amount of food that you have. And they're also pretty versatile. They don't suck nearly as much as you think. Even though they got 0 armor and 10 attack, which really isn't a whole lot when you think about it, they can be upgraded, and they're definitely worth the trouble of upgrading. I don't know why they give you rangers in this mission actually, because there are no Haradrims to worry about. In fact, there's not a single hidden unit in the game, so I don't know, it's so weird. We'll definitely be building a forge to get some upgrades, cause, well, I don't know. I don't know if you know this, but the Gondor Swordsman is kind of weak. Yeah, I mean, yeah, attack 10, 0 armor. Like I said, he's not very squishy, but he is quite squishy nonetheless. You really should send him out with upgrades if you want to send him out fighting in the first place. Which we're going to do actually, because now we have access to the forge. We also have access to a new upgrade, the Lookout Tower, which increases the line of sight for our
Your
towers.
command.
But who the fuck said about anything about building towers? We ain't building none of that shit. So don't bother yourselves, Fed. I did forget to mention something. You don't have to have only one of the same type of building if you want to do things. It's a very common trick in strategy games. If you want to speed up the process of making an army, build several barracks or whatever other thing you're looking for. And if you want to speed up the progress of upgrades, just build several forges or a wilderness outpost or whatever it is you want to get the upgrades from.
Yes?
It totally works like that, because the upgrades and the building of the units works on a queue line, you see. So right now the swords are queued up, iron blades. If I take out the iron plating out of the queue and put it in a second forge,
Yes?
that second forge is gonna be working on that. And
I
so
am off.
technically you could get both upgrades at the exact same time. It's just that I usually choose not to do that because it's resource consuming.
A building
Yes, my
has
lord.
been upgraded.
And most of the time you're better off just having one of these and just turtle your way through actually, because that way you'll save some money. And you'll be able to prepare your armies pretty nicely. It's not like Earth 2150 where you can only speed up the upgrade process with extra research centers. No, it's a bit better than that. Alright,
What is your wish?
what do we got? What we got? We ain't got much, that's what. We'll only be able to use the Gondor Swordsmen and Riders of Rohan actually. I think I'm gonna focus on
Ready to ride. Ready to ride. Ready
on
for
Gondor
battle.
Swordsmen maybe, because they are, like I said, cheap. Only 50 food and 2 population for one Gondorian. Riders of Rohan are a bit more expensive, 85 food, 30 rock and 3 population. Of course they are tougher,
building has
so
been
I'm gonna mix and match a little here. I'll have a majority of my forces as the Gondor Swordsmen, but I will throw in a couple of these Riders of Rohan as well. And to make sure that there's a nice little mix,
At your service.
you know, to make sure everything is running smooth.
I shall go.
An upgrade has been
Ready.
completed.
Another thing I should mention is that the two heroes of this mission, Boromir and Faramir,
At your service. Ready for
are not available in skirmish and multiplayer. They're only available in specific missions, like this one. I think this is actually the only mission where we'll get access to Faramir and Boromir. So, kinda sucks, I know, but when you think about it, they're not really good heroes to begin with. Faramir only has access to True Shot, and Boromir only has access to the Horn of Gondor, which in the movie was shattered and presented to whatever his name is, Denethor I think. And he got pissed and mad and whatever, and shit happened and things, and he was burned eventually. But the Horn of Gondor here allows you to stun enemies. It's kind of like a multi-targeting true shot, so it's really not much different from what you already got.